if consumers are buying it. It's not the company's fault that the product is unsustainable. I choose to believe that we can have a more nuanced conversation about consumption than this. In fact, I demand it. I don't know, it seems like some people desperately need a crash course in corporate responsibility, so let's break it down. As consumers, it is absolutely vital that we are able to criticize and demand better business practices and more transparency in the supply chains of businesses we support. It can't just be either you boycott or criticize or you support and stay silent, because companies are responsible for their products. They are responsible for their impact. And yes, when you buy something, you validate those business practices. But that doesn't mean that consumers are equally responsible. It's always the companies, it is always the manufacturers, it is always the corporations. And yes, overall, consumers just have to buy less, because the business practices of fast furniture and fast fashion alike is built on overconsumption, consumption beyond what we need. And that's the big problem. I got a lot of comments on my video about IKEA calling their products sustainable when they probably aren't. And they aren't. But even if you buy or own IKEA furniture, wouldn't you want a company to be accurate in their description and advertising? Or at the very least, not deceitful in their communication? As long as there's consumers that buy the product, it's just such a dense cop-out. And there's no ethical consumption under capitalism is also a cop-out, by the way.